Alright guys, so part 2 of the 4-year anniversary is here, and there is a lot of uh, interesting and I think cool stuff. We have Vegeta Jr., who I think is going to be one of the top free-to-play units in the game. We have the LR Oob coming soon. We have the legendary summon banner with LR Super Baby, as well as the Goku, Trunks, and Pan coming very soon, so that's all good. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at the info here for part 2 of the 4-year anniversary. So here we just have the commemorative movie, nothing crazy here. Now here we get into the Dragon Ball stuff. Now I'm seeing from some people talking on the subreddit and on Twitter that there's some shenanigans with the Dragon Balls. I want to go over this briefly now, and then there's an event in game. I'll do the stage in a later video and sort of go over all this in detail again, like just to sort of make sure all the info is in the right place. But every day we're able to do this new event, this event right here, the Dragon Ball event, where there's 7 stages. I believe a stage opens up every day, and then if we just beat the stage, if we clear whatever hint like they give us, we'll be able to collect a Dragon Ball, and then that's what we have right here. Collect the 7 Dragon Balls. Who knows what our wish or reward will be after all 7 is collected? Maybe it'll be something really cool. Who knows? But if we head over here, there are a number of riddles for these stages. Now, what's weird is they're out of order. Shout out to Goresh for translating them, as always. So, clear stage 5 together with the legendary warrior who strikes fear into even Frieza. That's Super Saiyan. If you guys remember, we had the sort of like requirements for some of these stages before they were previously translated. Use the link skill Super Saiyan for the 2 remaining on the dying planet, stuff like that. Clear stage 2 and obtain the strange water that amplifies your power manyfold. That was I believe it's the super god. There's like the super holy water, and then I think there's a super god water that Goku drinks in Dragon Ball. One does nothing, and one actually does give him a significant power buff to fight King Piccolo. So what I'm seeing too is also from people, talking and discussion about not actually having to use an item. Like right here, Koala-san actually mentions that for this first mission where we thought here, clear stage 1 while supporting allies with a Lu Pig, we thought it was to use an Oolong item, but it appears as though it's actually just to obtain an Oolong item from that first stage, which actually is not going to be that bad, because if we go look, boom, there it is right there. It's the droppable item. And then for the stage 2 to get the super god water, holy god water, whatever it is exactly that it's called, that item is right there as well. So we'll be able to just get it from completing the stage. So that will be good. So then we also have clear stage 7 together with an ally who played a role in the Majin Buu saga. So just use a Majin Buu category support, just a Majin Buu arc unit, basically, is all we got to do there. Clear stage 3 together with an ally who moves well, learns well, plays well, eats well, rests well. Yeah, that's the saying used by Master Roshi. So that is presumably use a character with the link, the Turtle School, which was another hint that was over here as well. Then we have clear stage 4 with a pure one of the warrior race, so just use a pure Saiyan right there. Clear stage 1 while supporting allies with a Lu Pig. Again, we thought this was use an Oolong item, but it appears to just be to beat the stage and you get the Oolong item and boom, you get it. So that's good. And then clear stage 6 together with a bunch of super warriors of one color. So presumably, I guess, use a mono team, I'm guessing is what that means for. That stage, I believe, is the Majin Vegeta stage. The clear stage 6 together with a bunch of super warriors of one color. So, we have all this Dragon Ball stuff. I presume it's not actually going to be as, it seems a bit complicated, but this is going to be stuff that I think everyone is just going to easily be able to get. I don't think these Dragon Balls and stuff aren't actually going to be that difficult to collect. It's not going to be really that big of an issue, right? So moving on. Here we have the new Shadow Dragon Saga story event is live in the game. This is where we are able to farm up Vegeta Jr. from the final stage here and also get his orbs. There's 12 stages here, which is quite a lot. I'm a bit disappointed. I feel like they could have given us, maybe, some of those Shadow Dragons are still only AR characters. They're just rares. I think they could have maybe given us a couple of the Shadow Dragons that are rares, like Oceanus and stuff, just as like farmable SSRs. Nothing too crazy, but just usable cards. I think that would have been a very good idea because it's 12 pointless stages. Like, we get the stones, which is nice, but I don't really, this event didn't need to be so long. But I mean, listen, people aren't going to be upset because it's free stones, right? And then, of course, this is where we get Vegeta Jr., and we can give him orbs to get him to a free rainbow. The event also gives increased drop rates with the Shadow Dragon Saga category. So using, the LRs will give you a huge buff there. Then, of course, there's also the Vegeta Jr. EZA, which is live right now. The Vegeta Jr. EZA I don't think will be too difficult. It is confirmed that the category to beat Vegeta Jr.'s EZA is the Goku's Lineage category, which is it's a large category with a lot of really good characters. So I don't think Vegeta Jr.'s EZA should be difficult really for anyone. It's going to be pretty easy to assemble a good roster of characters over there. And then, of course, we actually have Vegeta Jr., right? He is in game. Again, he's very, very good. Attack and defense 60% at the start of turn. Then he gets an additional 50% attack for 5 turns after receiving an attack. I'm telling y'all, this guy, he's going to be a minimum of 1.5 million. I gotta imagine, because that passive, that's what Tech Beerus has and LR Beerus has that makes them so damn good. So Vegeta Jr. is going to be a crazy unit to use, I think, for a Hybrid Saiyan team and the Vegeta's Lineage team. I'm very, very excited about this unit. I love what Dokkan is doing right now with these free-to-play units. There's no reason they can't just give us beast-ass free-to-play units, because the way Dokkan is set up, you still need leader skills. So, they're always going to lock those into the Dokkan Fest exclusive units. But you need to have, 6-person teams so they can give away really good free-to-play units here and there. And they have started to do that. So that's very good. Because Vegeta Jr., I'm telling y'all, is really damn good. He's a very, very solid unit. So I'll definitely get that done today. Then Dokkan Battlefield returns on the 18th. Everything previously, this is all live already. Dokkan Battlefield is on the 18th, and then it is going to be a Dragon Ball GT-centric Dokkan Battlefield. So all the enemies in it are from Dragon Ball GT, and then LR Oob will be added to the Baba Shop as the next reward from Dokkan Battlefield. So now there's just so many characters in there. LR Tech Ginyu, LR Physical Ginyu, you have the LR Metal Cooler, you have LR Oob, you have the SCR Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku, and the Physical Majin Vegeta. All of those units are quite good, so, the struggle continues with Battlefield Gems. Now, Oob, I did a video on Oob earlier today, and Oob actually quite impressed me. I kind of figured as much because, think about it this way, right? LR Super Saiyan 4s, I think, are the best units in the game, and their attack buff is, 80%. That's how high it gets. Obviously, they are able to massively raise their attack on their 18-key super as well, which really makes them good. Or, Vegeta could do it on his 12-key. But, Oob is sitting here with 90% in this form right here, and then when he transforms, he goes up to 100%. With LR stats, 90% is good enough to get the job done. I do think Oob is going to be able to break a 2 million attack stat, which is good. He's a free-to-play LR. Breaking 2 million, that's good, man. Oob is a very solid unit. I think his links are a bit of an issue, and another issue is that his links almost completely change when he actually transforms, which makes setting him up very difficult. Are you going to optimize his normal version, or are you going to try and optimize Majub? It's kind of a wonky thing there. And then, of course, he does transform into Majub when your HP goes below 40%, which could be a little bit difficult. So Oob is not the best unit ever or anything crazy. I do think LR Vegito Blue and LR Metal Cooler are probably slightly better than Oob, but I think Oob is good. He's definitely a good unit. It's just you're going to need support with him. You want Physical Kid Buu on the team, or some other good support type unit will help out Oob a lot. That's really all he needs to be good. Okay, so then moving on, we have a big time stone sale. They say, I saw somewhere, ultra sale. So that, of course, is very exciting. Gotta love the ultra sale. And then moving down, here we go. On the 19th, this is big. They have not ever done this before. They're releasing 2 new LRs on the same banner. They've never done that before. They've released 2 LRs at the same time, but they've been on separate banners, like, the last 2 anniversaries. But for this banner to have 2 brand new LRs, that's crazy. Now, I'm guessing these are both going to be featured. I think there's 3 options here. Both are featured. One will be featured and one will be unfeatured. And then the third option, this is what my boy Kabuki thinks, but I don't think so, but I'll just say it out here and give him credit in case it does happen. He was saying that the LR Kid Goku, Pan, and Trunks could be in the Baba Shop obtainable with the yellow gacha coins. You guys know how, they give out these coins now for summoning. We're going to be getting yellow gacha coins for summoning on the legendary banner. And my boy Kabuki was saying these units could be obtainable with the yellow gacha coins. I don't think they'll do that, but obviously the chances are above 0%, so I figured I'd mention it. But either way, 2 new LRs on one banner is a big deal. Now, this is rough. I thought for sure that the SSR of this card was going to be just Kid Goku GT, because that would make it so that you could just farm up that base form GT Goku from the story event. But, I mean, it looks to me as though this is the SSR. Like, this could be just be like TUR or something, but it looks like this is the SSR. So, you're going to need 19 Elder Kais if they're, Goku, Pan, and Trunks at the start. You're going to need like 19 Elder Kais or those sleeping Kais or whatever to be able to get them to SA20. So that could be a bit of an issue. Now, Baby, this is good. He does start out as Baby Vegeta as his SSR. This also means that all 3 versions of him could be usable cards. Like, you could have your LR Super Baby 2, Super Baby 1, and then the SSR Baby Vegeta could all be good. So that's exciting. Now, the reason this is such good news is because if you go into the stage, this is a baby event stage right here. Right here, from stage 7 drops this base form Vegeta card. Now, once you get a bunch of medals from the event, you can awaken him into Baby Vegeta, who's an SSR. Boom, that's a 100% SA raise right there. You only have to Z-awaken this guy, and then you'll be able to raise the super attack of Baby. So it shouldn't be too difficult of a grind, because if we head backwards here and look at the medals required, these Baby medals are in the Baba Shop with the Baba points. I've got like 100 of them, but normally they want you to get these using the coins, the shit you can get from the stages. And there's not that many in there that I think. So hopefully, you might have picked up some of these with Baba points. Then, there's I think this is a Baby Vegeta medal. And then the Trunks, Gohan, and Goten medals, you can get these all from the same stage in the next Baby Saga story event, this one right here. Like, they all drop from the same stage, so that's really good. Here, I actually want to bring up this stage just to show the one I'm talking about. But those medals are not a difficult grind whatsoever. Yeah, it's this one right here. See, the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks medals all drop from this one stage. That's very, very easy to do. You can get the Baby Vegeta medals from, both story events. Both of them kind of overlap with prizes, so you can, go through and knock that out. So that's good. Baby Vegeta shouldn't have too difficult of a grind. There's a new Elder Kai banner. I recommend everyone skip these. Elder Kai banner. They give out so many Elder Kais nowadays. There's just no point. Then down here, we have the punching machine event. Has added new stages. I'll do a video going over this. We'll go through some of the new stages. Getting the numbers they want you to are definitely going to be kind of hard. But, one good thing, again, I'll go over this again, is they added the nuking leader to the friends list at the top. So, you can always, you don't have to, reset. They've got the nuking leaders that you need in there, so you could just try it nonstop. So that, in my opinion, is a huge, huge deal. So now it's easier to do the punching machine event, because before, you'd have to hop in a boss rush and quit out 3 times before you could find a nuking leader. Now, they're just there. It's like Super Battle Road, where they're just there by default in the friends list, which is very good. And then the last thing they did was, I believe they added the LR B-Pan stage to the B-Pan event. I don't know what exactly they did, but I noticed that there's missions. You can awaken a second copy of LRB Pan now, so you don't have to use Kai's for her, because I noticed in the mission tab that there were the LRB Pan medals are back there in the missions, and this normal B Pan event has been updated. So there should be a new stage or whatever. Now I know this usually doesn't go live until SCR Day, which is what basically Wednesday, EST time that I'm in of next week. I'll be able to jump into the stage again, and we'll see like what exactly is different. But that is all the stuff new for part 2. Again, we'll see what happens with the Dragon Balls and stuff. Personally, I'm satisfied. They give us a lot of stuff, some good free-to-play units, and then we'll have 2 summonable LRs coming very soon. So thanks, guys, for watching. Let me know what you think of the part 2 of the 4-year anniversary. Also, we did get the 44 stones from the stream in our gift box earlier, so that was exciting. And I will catch y'all next time.